Hello, fellow Aquarians. This is Clarity1129 and welcome to your November 2022 predictions. How are you all doing? We had the solar eclipse yesterday. It was a new moon eclipse and it was in Scorpio. So it's going to be a little intense for some time while the energy lasts. And it is a time for you to work through your fears, which will be coming up, and your shadow side. These are themes which we tend to suppress and run away from, but they come up from time to time when phenomena like this happen. And it is for our own benefit that we work through it and release it. And I've done a reading for the same. And if you haven't seen it already, I will link it below in the description box. Please do check it out if you're called to. All right. Meanwhile, let's get back to your prediction. And I'm going to take out one card from the Moonology deck for the overarching energy for the month of November. And you get, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So this tells me that you really need to see that reading if you haven't already, which is about how to, work with your shadow. I'll link that, as I said, so do check it out. Now, I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck for this month, and this is my newest edition and I'm very happy with it. So I'm going to be taking out 4 cards from here and one each for your general outlook, love, romance and relationships, career and finance, and spiritual growth. All right, so let's see what's in store for us. Alright, so for your general outlook, we get the 7 of Cups, love, romance and relationships, the 7 of Swords, wow, 2 7s already. For career and finances, the 5 of Swords, what is this? And for spirituality, the 10 of Cups. Okay, Capricorn got the 10 of Cups here as well. All right. We're going to be taking out one card from the Lenormand deck to further amplify and or clarify the overarching energy. And we get whips. Wow, the same as Libra. We air signs, where do we go with our overthinking? Anyway, now we take out 2 cards from the Tea Leaf Tarot. I've got my eyes closed. And I'll take out 2 cards to further amplify and or clarify the general outlook. All right, and I've taken out 2. Great. One is Bow, you are highly thought of, and the other is Horse, short journey. Not bad. All right, let's do this basic part of the reading before we take out the lighter stuff, the advice and all the fun things. All right, so we begin with full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. So during this solar eclipse and the Scorpio season, I believe this is going to be a great theme for us to sit and work on our healing and release negativity. It's possible that you are manifesting something, there's something that you really want and it's coming your way, and then you self-sabotage it by thinking negative. Negative thinking is something that is natural to every human being, all right? We can't always be positive. The difference here is that air signs especially, we sit with that energy for very long. We may be doing something, there are some signs when they sit and work with their hands, say they're doing some work, say gardening or cooking or something. They're fully there and they're doing everything. And we tend to do everything beautifully, but our minds are not there. And it's not that we're not involved and we don't like what we're doing. We're so good at what, and I'm not even saying it to, say that the others are not good if they are not fully involved. It is just that characteristic that we have wherein we tend to be in our heads. And we want to be spiritual, and we are spiritual in so many ways, but what stops our spiritual growth, what hinders everything, is this thing of overthinking. And what's worse is when it becomes negative. All right, so what we've been asked at this time is to release the negativity. All right, so you can't stay positive all the time, but what you can do is that when a negative thought comes, let it come like any other thought and pass. Don't sit with it. When you realize, or get mindful enough, when you realize that you are sitting with this energy, just move out. Either go outdoors, and if you're a homebody and you don't like to go out, at least move around, do something that you like. Go and take a drink of water, listen to some music, play around with your pet, do anything, but just change the energies. And when that happens, then before the next negative thought comes, it's going to be a while. So that really dissipates it. And if you need to do this many times in a day, do it many times in a day, but don't sit with any energy like that for a very long time. All right. And with this Whips card here, especially if this theme comes wherein you must be putting in a lot of effort doing the things that you're doing, and you've got a lot of ideas, and you're forever on the move, and your head is got so many things that you want to do. And sometimes, at least I am at fault, and I'm sure a lot of you out there will resonate with me, is that you plan a whole lot to be done, okay, much more than is humanly possible, but then you don't see yourself as human, do you? So what happens is we take so much on our plate, and even if we do it, we reach the point of exhaustion. And if we don't do it, we sit and talk down to ourselves. All right, and this is what this whip is all about. And I feel that you're being really hard on yourself, my dear Aquarians, and if you're doing that, it's time to release this energy along with this negativity. Be kind to yourself. You have kindness and forgiveness and benevolence for the whole world around you. Let it start with you, all right? So be kind to yourself, and however kind you'd be to any other person around you, if they ask for your help, if they ask for your love, be that person for yourself and stop talking down to yourself, all right? This is the energy in November. You need to really, really mindfully get into your life of being kind to yourself and letting the negativity and talking down to yourself go. For your general outlook, you get the 7 of Cups. You have a lot of options, all right? So this can play out in 2-3 ways, that there are a lot of options in front of you, or you have a lot of things which make you happy. There are some people who like one thing and they get after it, but you've got a lot of tastes and a lot of things that you want to do. You want to read, you want to write, you want to maybe listen to a tarot reading, maybe you want to play games, whatever it is. You have a lot of things going for you, and they're all emotionally satisfying. You are being asked to prioritize. Again, as I said, we take on too much. So if there is a lot of things that you like to do, and there are a lot of practical things that you need to do, learn to prioritize. You can't have everything in a day. You can, but if you're not completely disciplined, you'll reach the point of exhaustion. And even if you're completely disciplined, you can't really, there is only so much that you can do, and you need to accept that and schedule things accordingly. All right, so this is what you're being asked to do. For others of you, you're going to be spending a lot of time daydreaming, fantasizing about things or people. All right, I don't know. With this, you are highly thought of. This could be that someone is thinking of you a lot. It could also be that people put you on a pedestal, all right? And maybe you are yourself daydreaming a lot. Again, you get the short journey. So this is maybe one of the other things, out of all the many options that you have, there's a short journey also you'd like to take. So you need to prioritize. You know, you can have it all, but you need to work smartly. For your love, romance, and relationships, you get the 7 of Swords. And that's a fox out there with one eye showing. You are not being either someone in your life or you yourself. You're wearing masks in a relationship. And as long as you're wearing masks and not showing your authentic self, how can that relationship progress? For those of you who are single, if you're interested in somebody, if there's someone in your mind, that person is not showing their true self to you, because chances are that you're not showing your true self to that person either. All right? So how do you expect to progress if this is the energy that you're going to be in? So I feel in the month of November, you need to really work on yourself and try and allow your vulnerable side to be seen. For some of you, you may be strategizing, trying to, you know, charm your way into someone's life. It's possible, or maybe someone is strategizing to charm themselves into your life. But either ways, this energy is a very uncomfortable kind of energy. It's about strategy, okay, deception. And in this case, I feel you're deceiving yourself. For those of you who are single, whether single or partnered or in relationship, this energy is not good energy to be in, and you need to get out of it. All right? And I don't see anything progressing in your love life if this is the energy either on the side of your on the part of your partner or of you. You need to let go of 6 swords and just bring that single Ace of Swords, which is the blazing sword of truth. As Siren Tarot keeps saying, you know, this is actually that's what you need to do, because this energy really won't get you any love or romance in your love life, or even in your other relationship. If you're in this energy, or if someone is in this energy, it's not authentic. So you need to work on this, and this starts, at least work on yourself. You be 100% honest to yourself, and that is something I can guarantee an Aquarian does, is that you don't deceive yourself, right? So work on your showing your vulnerable side, release negativity. If there's been trauma in the past, if someone has let you down, realize that that is one chapter and that's over, and put an end to it. Give yourself that closure and start moving on. Don't hold yourself back because of some fears and some negativity that's happened to you in the past. Chances are when you open yourself out and be your authentic self, you're going to be so much happy. Yes, you might still get deceived, but it's worth it, all right? Because you would have also seen such, you will be operating on your full potential. What more can you ask for? You ask the star energy. So why should you cut yourself short for somebody else of what they did to you in the past, all right? Now for your career and finances, you get the 5 of Swords. I don't like the image on this card at all. But again, good thing about swords is it's all about thoughts. So what I feel is that you are trying to look at both sides of a problem, or you're trying to find different ways of going ahead in your career. But what I feel is that you just need to just be. I don't really think you need to do too much, because you're trying to use a lot of innovative thinking, doing things this way and that way, and maybe it's just a matter of divine timing and that you're already doing things perfectly well. So you're just being asked to just let things, just go with the flow. Stop trying to take everything in your hand and control things. And traditionally, the 5 of Swords is about one person who's needs to win, and they do anything to get that victory, but they don't feel very good about it. And in this case, what I feel in your career and finances, you're trying to find some way to move ahead and just get all that success. And the fact is, whatever you're doing normally in the course of time, you're doing a great job of it. But things are not coming to you possibly because it's not the right time. So just trust, and you just come out of this energy of yours. There's a lot of deception and heavy energies because of possibly the solar eclipse, and it's weighing heavily on you because you do think a lot. So you need to work on yourself, be kind to yourself, and just let this negative energy out. And then what happens? You get this beautiful 10 of Cups. And this is you accepting things for what they are. This is you going with the flow and finding that balance within. This is you who is so satisfied by being you, your authentic self. And in doing so, you attract all the love in the world because you have poured that 1 cup of love. You've drenched yourself in the love that you've been looking for from elsewhere. And because you're being authentic, others are going to offer their cup of love to you as well. And it's going to be very fulfilling. And whatever it is about your spiritual journey that you want to know or you want to move ahead, you realize that it all comes from within. As we repeatedly say, as within, so without. And you actually, in the course of November, you manage to release all this negative thinking, be kind to yourself, try and be your authentic self, prioritize the things that you have to do so that you remain happy and you do things that bring you satisfaction and bring your authentic self out. All right? So this is as far as your basic reading is concerned, my dear Aquarians. Let's take out a spirit animal oracle card for you as advice from spirit. All right? And you get electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. So if you have ideas, if you are thinking about something, let it come out. Don't stop yourself from saying things that mean something to you, whether it is as far as your career is concerned or in your relationships. Just be your authentic self. Don't stop yourself from saying or doing things that bring you joy, that reflect your authentic self. All right? The number 24, the number 6 could be relevant to you. And I'm going to take out one card of advice from the Soul's Journey Oracle. And you get doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Yes, yes, yes. My dear Aquarians, you really need to, because I feel all these swords which are coming out, the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, it's time to release negativity. It's also got to do with this, It's very difficult for you to close your eyes and trust. And this is what you don't need to know all the answers. You say that, yes, let the universe give me, I'm going with the flow. And then you try to go and maybe watch a number of tarot readings. You're trying to and go and read astrological, whatever it is, because you want to find out, you want to know beforehand. And sometimes you just need to trust and things will just work out. And especially so in this 5 of Swords energy, I feel. Stop trying to control and get all the answers. Sometimes things will just unfold so beautifully when you least expect it, and in the manner that is so beautiful where you know, you can't even fathom that so much was waiting to happen and you never trusted it. So just leave your doubt and allow the universe to shower its abundance onto you. All right. Now, where is it that we're going to see maximum change in the month of November? And we get happiness. So there's going to be a lot of happiness that's coming in if we allow it to. All right. And if there's a time-specific question on your mind, think about it. And you get March. All right, so whatever it is that you're looking for is going to come to you in March. It's not such a long wait. It's okay. And last but not the least, the angels are getting ready to give you an answer. So think about that question, and here is the answer. The answer is success. Yay! So success and happiness are all coming to you in November, but you need to work on just going with the flow and releasing negativity. All right? So that's all I have for you, my dear fellow Aquarians. We could have had a better reading than this, but it's all right. All right? There is happiness going to come, and there is success going to come, and there's going to be a short journey. We need to do our bit, all right? And everything wonderful is going to come. Just let us just trust and just go with the flow, all right? And till next time, which is going to be end of November with your December predictions, I'm sending you lots of love and light and an easy time with releasing your negativity and being kind to yourself. All right. Bye-bye.